This is how you do PR boxes. Brands, take notes from Poppy. You have to create something that is shareable, that they want to take a photo of and post it.
Absolutely.
There needs to be a response and a trigger from the influencer to take a photo. The fact that you've got something impacted, something different that makes someone take a photo of it, just when you know you get it working.
I received a lot of merch. I barely used any of it. Why? Bad design, poor quality, logos are too big, or it's just items which I don't need.
That's the perfect example for people not putting effort and 5 minutes of thought process into, okay, what do we want to offer, what aligns with our branding, and who are our target audience.
You care about your brand and your logo, spend the money on it, like make it worthwhile. I'm Will Campbell.
And I'm Pascal Vida, and this is Promotions Playbook.
Together we've built Australia's largest catalogue of customisable promotional products.
Whether you're a small business or a major player, we know the right merch can transform your brand and help you grow.
In each episode, we'll show you how to get fast, transparent and affordable promotional products to take your business to the next level.
Ready to elevate your brand? Let's dive in. Welcome back to the next episode with Will and myself today, again for the next round of reactions to the viral social media videos that you sent over.
Here are 5 merch items to elevate your brand without breaking the bank. Custom matches are the perfect item to add to any gifting or hosting set. The special touch of personalization shows that you're focused on all the little details you want to stand.
We sell them as well.
We do matches, but minimum quantity is huge.
It's huge.
10,000 and you need to wait about 12 to 16 weeks, go through all the motions about getting lights on fire. So it's a tough merch product, good, but tough. And you need to be well prepared.
Keychains are a great item that come in many different shapes and details. Like this one, you can even add a custom QR to scan and bring people.
Keychain goes all the time.
Stock standard, never going to end. Always going to be around.
Yeah, that's a good product.
It's the top one.
Candles are a perfect item for people to have a piece of you around their home. For an even more budget-friendly option, check out mini candles.
Love candles.
Slippers are the best to provide your customers with some customized cozy gear. Add in detailing such as screen printing or embroidery.
Yeah,
slippers.
Good. Stay in a mint hotel.
Yeah, no, and again, like you can actually get your branding and connect it to a great experience. Again, feeling comfortable at home, and you have the branding all day visible to your customer.
It's a bit like first class pajamas. People are always going to take home those slippers back home if they had a good experience.
Yeah.
So the branding is going to be long lasting, and they've already created a memory, and they're taking it home with them.
And it's a cost-effective product.
Well, it's free for the customer.
Enamel pins are an amazing option that allows people to customize their own gear.
Yeah, for this type of product, you need to know your customer if they use it. Not every type of audience is using them. They're a cool product to stand out and make your product, if you want to give it away with another tote bag as a unique looking item. Yes.
I like it. As someone that orders sneakers a lot, a little added badge is something that you can add to your clothing or give to your kids or something like that. So it's an added extra sort of value. So, and immediately it makes the bag look a bit more premium, in my opinion.
Nobody wants brand merch unless it means something. Stop throwing your logo on a t-shirt or sweatshirt. We don't want it.
If you want to get your message in a creative way across, it has way more impact on your customer and on your clients by just sitting down 5 minutes longer and being creative of how you want to get it across to them.
Well, you're going to create a logo and promote it immediately. No one's going to know it straight away. So it needs a bit of impact before you can probably do a range of merchandise. Good point in tow is probably Bunnings. They've got a lot of merchandise that they keep sort of down under. And it's hard to get a hoodie. As in the resale market for their hoodies is huge on eBay. So they've got the brand and they've created a need for a product. That's when your brand is on par. Yeah.
But again, not everyone is Nike, Adidas, or Bunnings. So if you want to get that across, then you need to be creative in the way of how you want to
Takes time.
present your you want to present your
and
message.
That comes with colors and all the rest and how you sort of build your brand.
The merch that makes us feel a part of a community, an ambassador for the brand. And it has to be high quality, because if you have low quality merch, it alludes to the fact that you're a low quality brand.
Quality is a big aspect if you want to get your brand received as there's something behind. So aside of the design and the creative part, make sure if people should take you seriously, be aware of spending and be aware of spending enough for a good enough quality item that kind of presents your brand.
Great example is don't buy a cheap t-shirt. It's going to look good once. Sure, you put it on, take it home, have a wash. It's going to shrink up the back probably, and no one's going to wear it again. So your money's gone.
By far, the brand that is building merch to build ambassadors and build community is Glossier. First of all, it's all high quality. They do a lot of exclusive merch that you can only get in store. My favorite is their 10th birthday t-shirt. Or whenever they open a store, they do custom embroidery on a sweatshirt. It's subtle and unique, but it's something you'd want to wear.
Agree. Subtle is what we've talked about multiple times during this podcast, Pascal.
Yeah. If you want to run with your branding and you have nothing else than just to work with your logo, then do a subtled so it looks minimum higher valued and more modern than
reusable.
Just blank. Yeah.
Why would you want a random brand massively printed on your hoodie that you don't know about?
I received a lot of merch from employers, events, and even brands with which I worked as a fashion influencer. But here is the thing. I barely used any of it. Why? Bad design, poor quality, logos are too big, or it's just items which I don't need.
Yes, that's the perfect example for people not putting effort and 5 minutes of thought process into, okay, what do we want to offer, what aligns with our branding, and who are our target audience.
That's an afterthought.
Yeah.
It's like how we've got a limited budget, how can we stretch it as far as we can go?
Yeah.
And the people that receive it are just going to go, yuck.
And that makes the difference then between merch becoming a really effective tool or just a money pit hole.
Well, it's going to make your brand look yuck.
And I already have 3 water bottles at home. I also received 4 t-shirts as merch recently, and I barely can use any of it. I think we need to stop. And I looked into it, the data was shocking. 60% of corporate swag stays at home, and 25% of it is thrown immediately. That is a lot of wasted money, and it's bad for everyone.
So we have 85% of people, they didn't think about what they ordered. Because if you would know that, you would not be a part of this 85%.
So in my opinion, if you're looking to save money and buy merch, don't bother.
Then don't buy, exactly.
Don't buy it. Like, it all comes down to your budget and
the idea how good you know your audience.
Perceive. Like, if you want something to last, you need to spend money. And if you're putting your logo on it and you care about your brand and your logo, spend the money on it. Like, make it worthwhile because it's going to go long. It's going to go longer. So just make sure it's important to you.
Just quickly, if you're ready to take your brand to the next level, PromoFunks makes it easy.
With Australia's largest catalogue of over 10,000 customable products, fast quoting in just 30 minutes, and transparent pricing with no hidden fees, we've got you covered.
Get your free custom quote today via a link in the show notes.
Now back to the episode.
A Fortune 500 client ordered gift boxes for their employees from us 3 times in 1 year because of how many employees reached out to management exclaiming their heartfelt appreciation for such a thoughtful gift. Boosting morale and giving employees a reason to go the extra mile really lies with offering rewards that are meaningful, thoughtful, and that the employee perceives as adding value to their life.
Agree. Absolutely. Like, that's how it comes down all the time. If products become landfill or not, and if people feel appreciated or just getting hand over some rubbish product.
Secondary, we offer branded products that do have a name in the market that people recognize with. Buy them something substantial that the market sort of knows.
Well, it's about thoughtful in regards to that you as a employee understand and know your team members, and based on that, choosing the right product.
In my opinion, if you've got valuable staff, there's no point in buying merchandise if you're buying them something cheap. It doesn't reward them.
Yeah.
So look after your stuff.
Otherwise, it's a waste of time and money, and that thing just ends up sitting in a desk drawer and collecting dust. Thoughtful gifts really do play a pivotal role in cultivating happier employees. When employers take the time to understand and acknowledge the unique preferences and needs of their team members, and then they take that information and present their team members with personalized and considerate gifts, it creates a really profound sense of appreciation and connection. And that really makes a huge difference in the overall success of your
100%.
company.
If you're not willing to invest in your staff and buy them something decent, don't do it at all. Like, respect your staff.
Yeah. Again, it's not just about buying something expensive or with high quality. It's well, like, does it suit to their needs, to their life, whatever they are going through, or how they work with you, or whatever the case is. If you show them, I know you, I see you.
The product needs to represent the input that your staff provide you.
Yeah, correct.
So take care of your staff. Make sure that you're doing the right thing. And if you want to spend nothing, don't do it at all.
I used to work at Apple. Here are some of the things I collected while I worked there. First things first, I got 2 Hydro Flask
Apple
water
branded.
bottles.
Yeah,
They give
Apple
these
branded.
like when you first start working there. They give you like a little like goodie bag.
The bottles were a great example for, but Apple is good in that anyway, in regards to co-branding or branding items out of their core product range. It's not like how on our in our store or within our suppliers we have as well Camelback as an example, where you can get your branding on it, and you have a co-branded Camelback bottle, and that's
It's
again,
exactly the same, yeah.
exactly the same, and it's kind of underlines the value of your brand. Again, if you only have the logo and no fancy design, do it subtle. It looks 5 times better than just the billboard
I am
branding.
100% for subtle branding.
Next, I have literally 3 like Apple branded notebooks. I don't know why I have 3 of them.
Good question. Yeah, good question. Why I've
Because she has seen the Apple brand and she's grabbed them. That's why.
Yeah.
Because associated brand with a notebook. So
Yeah.
it creates a bit of,
variation to their normal product range. of
yeah, it
just
doesn't look like a
elec-
generic notebook because
electronic.
she knows the Apple brand. She's keen.
Yeah.
You can't walk in here giving me a ham sandwich and expect me to cook up a 5-star meal. But I'll show you what I mean. Say you got a customer that walks in and they want a print on the front and the back of a t-shirt, but they've only got 1 file, and it's a little tiny file size. If you don't tell them to give you 2 files, 1 for the front and 1 for the back, this is how it turns out.
Oh, wow. This is what we
Yeah.
talked about earlier.
Now we come to the science of how to print a T-shirt. I guess you can say more about that, but you have all, of course, on the
There's a few automated companies that have come out of nowhere to sort of put all the onus on our customers to upload their artwork that they're...
and being self-responsible about the.
But they shouldn't be educated about the artwork. Like,
No, you can't
they
ex-
don't know.
Yeah, you
so
can't expect. So that's why this video, is, to be honest, is cool to see that people try to.
hilarious. So there is a few companies out there, our competitors, that allow customers to upload logos like this and tick a terms and condition box, and the onus is on the customer. We won't do that.
Now the print works really well on the front because it's little print, little results. But when you blow it up, that thing is gonna look like a hot mess. And this is why it's super important for you to tell your customers that you need 2 separate files for the front and for the back. And when they do that, the customer gets what they want. See this? A lot more detail, a lot more color accuracy, and the client's gonna leave happy.
This is how you do PR boxes. Brands, take notes from Poppy. Starting with the box, it's fully branded, vibrant, and copy that's pretty funny. Then the star of the show, the inflatable cooler. Open it up and you first get an outfit, which I'll come back to. Below that outfit is 12 different poppies, which, yes, that is their product, but that's not the point of this PR box. So back to the outfit. It's kind of a cute little retro PJ vibe. Again, it's got pretty funny copy on the waistband here. This is how you do PR boxes. You have to create something that is shareable, that they want to take a photo of and post it.
Absolutely. So if you can associate your product with your audience. You know where they are. In this case, you have your drinks and you put it in a beach situation with the inflatable seat and the shorts. So you kind of make a product more relatable and experienceable instead of just make it a drink.
I think you need to prompt the response. Otherwise, why would you be doing it? Like, there needs to be a response and a trigger from the influencer to take a photo. There needs to be some sort of trigger to make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
You're not just sending it out for no reason.
Yeah.
The fact that you've got something impacted, something different that makes someone take a photo of it, that's when you know you get it working.
Buckle up for my corporate merch hot take. As a corporate merch professional, I'm often tasked with helping enterprise corporations or different business units within enterprise corporations start their own merch lines. And my hot take here is that when starting a merch line, you should start with just a few products.
Yeah, I understand. It can become quite overwhelming if you start with too many products. Again, you should put your time and effort into it to actually understand what the target customer audience wants to receive. And when you need to think about that for 20, 30, 40 different products, that can become quite overwhelming. So stick to a core product range that you know you have time to think about and that will work out for your customer, for your brand. And then you go from there.
When most people get bestowed with the power of creating the corporate merch line, they want to go in a million different directions, which I get it. It's exciting. However, I always recommend a walk before you run approach. This way you can develop a handful of SKUs that you can be really intentional with, and then other people will feel that intentionality and that passion and get just as excited about the product.
Yeah. And you learn as well, like with this process, you kind of learn how to handle your brand and your logo with merchandise. So your brand can grow with the merch. So you know how to place your logo maybe in different ways, how to use your messaging on merchandise. So it actually kind of merch by merch will increase its professionality, is expression of the vision that you want to get across to your customer, and you can become more creative with that as well.
I think less is more, and you start less and you learn as you go.
Yeah.
So get your feedback by the less you do, and then you build from that.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in to our reactions to the videos you sent over for this time. Hope to see you in the next episode of Promotions Playbook.
Thanks for tuning in to Promotions Playbook. If you enjoyed this episode, the best way to show your support is by leaving us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube so you never miss an episode.
You can also find more of us at PromoPunks on all social media platforms.
We'll catch you in the next episode, and until then, keep your brand on top.